it's just a really good networking opportunity. It's a good chance to meet some kind of really key business leaders. Good morning guys, back with another business vlog, first time in a little while. I'm going to take you to a place today which I think is probably one of the best networking opportunities, groups, memberships, whatever you want to call it, that exists in kind of the Devon and Cornwall area. So yeah, I just want to do a little vlog on it today and try and explain a little bit more about what they try and do there, and obviously if you're in the area then you should definitely check it out. So yeah, I'll take you with me. Okay, so I've arrived. The event is at the Flybe Training Academy today, which is a really cool location, actually, a very nice building. We ran an event here a couple of years ago, went down very well. If you've not actually been here in Exeter, then you should probably get along and see what it's like. I think you can hire it out, well we certainly did, so you must be able to. So yeah, I'll take you in. Morning.
Oh, hello, Maxie.
Hello, you alright? So I've arrived at the venue, just waiting for people to come. I've got here a little bit early just so I can show you about. Topic today, by the way, is the Chancellor's budget and the fact that we're now into spring, believe it or not, can't believe it, and what's going to happen for how that budget is going to affect like small businesses or SMEs in this part of the country. And yeah, we're going to have a number of speakers and then a panel as well, and yeah, it's just a really good networking opportunity. It's a good chance to meet some kind of really key business leaders. It's not like your sort of standard networking opportunities where you get a lot of people just trying to sell stuff to you. You get people who are kind of very interested in what's going on in the region here, and yeah, that's why I kind of like it. Let's get a coffee. I need it. It's been a long night. As I'm here, it'd be rude not to show you some of the Flybe Inside Training Academy. So I'm presuming this is some form of simulator, or just maybe just a training bit, I don't know. In some ways, this kind of thing's like nice to see that it happens, but it's also a little bit spooky, stroke scary. I want to go. Right, those are definitely the simulators. Ben that runs it.
There's been some very exciting budgets over the past few years, so I was thinking, you know, the individual massively affected by budgets. Let's wait and see what the Chancellor stands up and says.
All businesses, so all of you in this room, will be going through a huge amount of challenge at the moment. We've obviously got the uncertainty of Brexit, we've got the uncertainty of US fiscal policy. What could that mean for everybody?
What I would say at the moment is that government policy at the moment, the focus is about place-based innovation and productivity-led growth.
So really interesting talks there. We had one guy from JLT pension benefits, employee benefits, I think, talking about the budget and the fact that there wasn't really a lot of change that's happened, but picking out a couple of points. And one point I think was very interesting was about these leases, I think, or LISAs, which is a new saving vehicle wrapper for people under 40 to benefit from. So something I need to look into, clearly. That was the key takeaway from that message from me. And then we had a talk from someone at KPMG who talked again a little bit about budget and Brexit and the effects that would have on us. and then a very interesting talk from a guy at the University of Exeter who was focusing on kind of productivity of this region, and that was again very, very fascinating to kind of understand how we need to push that up as a region, I think. So yeah, some really good talks, bit of a break now, and then back for a panel debate, which I'll try and get on video as well. Okay, so we're going to have a panel debate now, and I think they're just going to be talking about the kind of topic that we discussed this morning, which is budgets and GVA and stuff like that. So I'll show you who's going to be on that panel now. Panel debate about to start.
We need to protect our universities because they are world-class assets that can drive productivity. So the issue for us has always been very simple. We need a big devolution deal because we wanted the funding to make the transformation happen.
We talk a lot about physical connectivity, rail, road, airport, of course, very important. But surely one of the biggest things we need is digital connectivity. I'm sat here next to the airport, next to the science park, on one of the major development areas in the region with barely enough mobile phone signal to open an email.
There's things we can do in private and public partnership with a sense of direction and a willingness to create the right environment to stimulate innovation. And that's the kind of leadership I think we need right across the region and in spades.
Thank you to our speakers this morning and to our panel. I'm sure you'll all agree it was really, really insightful. So thank you for being so candid with us on some really tricky topics that we'll have to try and tackle across the region.
Really interesting panel debate actually on all sorts of things: innovation, devolution in this area, skills shortages, skills gaps, all sorts of things. So yeah, really interesting debate from the floor, and particularly obviously based around this part of the country and how we can improve those things. Right, so I'm going to talk now to Ben, who organises this event, the DCBC. I'm just going to ask him to ask a couple of quick questions to some of the panellists about key points that they thought were important that came out of today. So I'm going to hand over to Ben now, who's not a first time on the vlog actually. He has been on it twice now. So he's a pro. Ben.
I guess one of the key points today, Steve, was around the business community across the Southwest coming together to try and really push our agenda and linking that in with the industrial strategy. Is that the right?
Absolutely. I've been banging the drum for 30 odd years now in this region through various organisations, and the number of times I've got on the train and gone to London to bang the drum for the 303 and the railway line. There is so much that we can do for ourselves. And if you look at the Northern Powerhouse, they were working on it for 20 years before they actually got to the point where they are now. So I can't complain about our local politicians who were given a get on with it in 5 minutes. So I really think business leadership is essential on a broader campus in the Southwest to demonstrate to Westminster that we've really got something going for us. And this conference was very good in actually pulling those ideas together. So excellent, really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. So Louise, you took part in our panel discussion today, and I was really keen to pick up on a couple of points around productivity and specifically skills. What do you think is the real key to skills in driving productivity?
I think the real key to skills is actually something that we're now referring to as power skills. And these are skills that university students, vocational students, further education students really need to have to be effective in the workforce. I mean, people like Forbes have done research on it. These are things that employers are looking for. And they really are these four things. The first really is critical thinking. The second is complex problem solving. The third is judgment and decision making. And the fourth is active listening. And if we can actually train them up in these power skills, they can really help to be effective and make us more productive.
Okay, so that's the event over. Really good event. Looking forward to next quarter. One of the things that I particularly like about that group though is that they do have members, but they've got like 3 different versions of membership, and it's not the cheapest group out there, but it is a very, very good one, and it's one where if you go in at a certain level, then they really try to sit down and understand your business goals, your objectives, and then see whether they can help you with that as well, which is pretty unusual for a networking event. So it's the kind of thing where if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you want people on your side to help you in the background, then you should definitely check them out. DCBC. I'll link it up, I think, anyway, in the vlog, so that you can find it yourself. But Devon and Cornwall predominantly, but maybe a little bit further afield as well. Anyway, that's it. Vlog done.